Everyone, I think I'm live now. I'm gonna do this thing so I can sign in. Hello. I wish I didn't have to log into chat like when I'm live. Like I wish I could do it before. Oh shoot. I also wish all my passwords didn't have to be a million characters long for security, but hey. This is the timeline we're living in. This is the one we chose. The one where our passwords need to be 5 million characters long. Did that work? It did work! Haha! Success! Hello everyone on Twitch. I'm logged in. Hello everyone on YouTube. I see you guys have all been chatting and chilling and being cool. Welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for waiting for me. You're all amazing and I appreciate you. I did not grab my earbuds, but I'm just gonna put on some music for you guys. We'll just put on some lo-fi girl, I think. Oh man, I really wish I could put on the synth boy, but I don't trust it because it never works for me. I always get in trouble. So instead, don't listen to this ad. Let me mute this. Hide that. So instead, we're going to do some lo-fi. Hey, Chris. Hello. Hey, Danny. I'll let you know when you'll let me know when you're around. All right. We'll save your, the box that you sent for last then, Danny. We'll save you for last. Also, friends, I'll do a costume change if we get to 90 subs. But I'm also going to be wearing my Cyclops glasses. I'm giving you the first 2 minutes for free. But I'm going to do it so that every time somebody gifts a sub, I have to put my glasses on for 2 minutes. So I'll create a little timer for us, and then we'll start opening some stuff. But how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's excited. I'm excited. I got some cool gifties. I know some people also, let me know in the chat if there's some of you that is so hard for me to see. Did I do it? Properties. Is that the right one? Down here. Oh, yes. I see it. I see it going. Can you guys hear lo-fi? I don't have my headphones in, so I can't hear anything. I just want like a little hint of it in the background. Let me know if the levels are good. What are people saying in chat? Recovering from a fantastic meal at the hatchery last night. Nice. Nice. Sounds like a good day. Rapala says... Oh no, Chris says, hey to Rapala. And Rapala says, I'm doing well. Excited for this. Excellent. And also, I think Renell's here. I think that's Renell. Hi, Renell. It's very hard for me to see with my visor on. I'm going to make it so that if people gift a sub, I will put my visor on and struggle for you, if that is something that you're interested in. I have to go to my browser. You can already see how challenging this is. It is quite challenging. Like I can, maybe if I look over top. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, the struggle. The struggle is real. 1, 2. So we're gonna put 2 minutes on the timer here. I'm gonna, is this the right setting? Oh boy. Browse account up. There we go. What are the colors? Yellow and orange? Maybe we do yellow and blue for this timer. Done. Where is it? Where is the timer? Oh, I didn't make it visible. Can you see it? Start. I don't see it. Is it on the screen? Oh, there it is at the top. All right, perfect. So this is our it's a visor timer. So if you, oh, I thought I chose blue, but I can see now that I chose purple. Did I choose purple? I really thought it was blue. How about that? It's fine. Just leave it. All right. It's really like, I really can't see anything. It's very comical. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of a weird gradient. I don't know if I love it, but we'll leave it for now. Oh, wait, this is counting up? Oh, stop. Wait, we want it to count down. Oh, this is great. This is great. Thank you so much, Locke, for the watch streak. Currently on a 3-streak watch. Appreciate you. We want to actually count down. Count down. There we go. Oh gosh, no, please not 60 minutes. That would be... How do I edit this? I gotta click all the way through? Wait, what? That's adding minutes. Oh. There's not a faster way to do this? I guess not. I gotta go all the way down to 2 minutes. Well, I'll be clicking for a minute. No, I accidentally clicked the wrong way. There we go. Start. I can hear someone doing laundry. Alright, so that's our visor counter. So, if you gift a sub, which I will also add this in. Gift... Oh, are my alerts on, by the way, friends? Or are my alerts off? I better make sure those are on. Equals 2 min visor on. Okay. Move this up. I don't know if my alerts are on. They're on. Okay, good. Alright, now I'm ready. Success. Alright, what's the chat saying? How's everyone doing? Reynard is saying, ooh, dang. Hope the recovery is swift. Oh no, Pinball Slayer, what's up? So far, so good. Sitting here recovering from a skateboard injury. Oh, man. Sorry to hear about your skateboard injury. That's rough. That's rough. Not really a Cyclops fan, but you are a Vampex fan. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Also, I don't know what I just did. I feel like something popped up on my screen. Now it's gone. Did I do that? Oh, well. Well, friends, we're going to open some of your gifties that you sent. I have this letter that I was sent. That's fan mail. Only have 30 more seconds here, and then I'll be free from this visor. I got an alert that I was on YouTube Live. All right, well, that's good, Just Rob. I mean, my alert's on the page that if somebody gifts or donates or subs or becomes a member, that those go up. But I think they are. Danny says, I will hopefully be back in an hour or so. Hope this is a good stream. Thanks, Danny. The raddest of injuries, says Copper Kite, a.k.a. Kurt. It is the raddest of injuries to be injured on a skateboard. This is true. This is true. Hello, Christopher. How's it going? I see that you say good afternoon in the chat. I wish I could make the text larger. That's the part that's really hard to read as a psych here. Do I have my chat? Can I put my chat on the screen for you guys? So you can see what people are saying? And then you can just maybe type in caps when I have these on. All caps in the chat. Oh, there's the chat box. Oh, it's going to be on my head. Let's move it over here. All right. So we got this letter. Oh, this is upside down. It's a Christmas card. Where's the text? Here it is. Thanks for being such a beautiful and wonderful human being and a... Oh, yes. My timer went off. Oh, I'm free. I'm free for at least a second. If you want the visor back on, you can pay to torture me with gifted subs. But until then, I'm just going to turn that off. Oh, but I will adjust the colors because I do feel like... That's pretty good. All right. Amanda, may your days be furry and bright. Thanks for being such a beautiful and wonderful human being and a fun person to hang with. Hope you have a happy Nerdmas. Richie, a.k.a. Sai. Thanks, Richie. I appreciate it. Such a cute little card. It's so good. You guys want to see the card? If my camera... Oh, it's very white. Let me bring it closer to you. So cute. I'm going to put it on my mantle. Thank you. All right. I'm ready now. I'm ready for the first box. Let's save Danny's for last. No? If that's all right. Oh, the mystery box. I don't know who sent this to me. Because it came from Amazon. So, thank you whoever sent this. Mystery human. Feel free to reveal yourself if you would like. Or if you'd like to remain mysterious, that's also fine. You do you. Alright. Let's open this up. Over here. Ooh. My arms. My arms are sore. Michael says that might be me. It might be you. We shall see. If it's you, Michael, then you sent 2 things. But I know some people also, as I was saying, some people had things they sent for me to open that I think are stuck in transit. So let me know if that's you. I might do a second one if I get a few more parcels in. Might do a part 2 to this, just because I know, I think the holidays messed with shipping. So I feel like next year, if I do one of these, I'm actually going to probably do it before Christmas instead of after. I think that might be better, like in the lead up. Like maybe we'll do it, or maybe we'll just do it around my birthday next year if we do one in the winter. Ah! All right. All right. Shall we see what it is? Do I have my little camera that I could put on here? Or did I delete it? I didn't. Hello. It's me in the corner. All right. Let's see what it is. Ooh. Oh, I moved the whole table. Ah, this is from Michael. It says, Happy Boxing Day. Unless you open this in January, then happy Xmas unboxing stream. Aw, thanks, Michael. I did open it in January, so yes, but thank you. I appreciate it. Honor Among Thieves, the art and making of. That's so awesome. What? Oh, yeah. There's the box. This is so cool. It's a development book. In US, a lot of businesses take 12/26 off, but it's not called Boxing Day. Really? They do, Rob? That's crazy. Locke says, fun fact. Last week, January 7th, was Orthodox Christmas. Oh, well, there you go. So we're not that late when you think about it. This is really cool. Creating the characters. This is awesome. Thank you, Michael. I'm definitely going to give this a look through. Man, Honor Among Thieves, you know what? This is like a movie that is just so, like, underappreciated. Like, I feel like it did not get enough love. It should have gotten more love. I just think about it and it, like, makes me sad. It makes me sad. Why are we not getting a sequel to Honor Among Thieves? I need to know. I need to know. Alright. I'll give it to you. I'm just still looking at it. Look who it is. Oh my god, Zank. It's Zank, guys. Love Zank. Okay, I'll give this to you. I'm done. You can take it for now. Oh, so cool, though. Michael says, you need to do a Doric cosplay and a Keyleth one. Yeah, that would be really good. I do like Keyleth, and I love Doric. And both are druids. This is... this is, I think, from Duck. So, this is a... Oh, Secret Lair drop series that we got here. I think I'm just going to bring this camera down a little bit. Oh, thank you. My assistant. In an August 2023 interview with Variety, Paramount CEO Brian Robbins explained that there is interest in making Honor Among Thieves 2, but the biggest challenge is the budget. Fair. I mean, but didn't it? It did make money, though, didn't it? It didn't take a loss, right? We'll have to look that up after. Maybe that's a thing we're going to look up after. I was saying this stream might be a little bit shorter. So Duck was suggesting maybe we just do a just chatting stream where we'll like look up some stuff and just chat about it. Maybe one of the things I'll look up is how Honor Among Thieves did. Because, yeah. I feel like we should also look at some X-Men stuff. Because I'm dressed for that. I'm dressed for the occasion. Christopher says Honor Among Thieves was an enjoyable movie. It really was. It was, for me, it was like basically a near perfect movie. Like, that's the thing. Like, I was just like, that movie is so good. How could it have, could people not go see it? But I guess there were still a lot of people that were just like, I can't watch this movie because I've never played D&D. And I'm like, yes, no, you can. You don't have to have played D&D to enjoy this movie. They thought about you. You're actually the target demographic. Anyways, Duck got me this really cool Secret Lair drop. It is Secret Lair and the Princess Bride. I'm still gonna zoom in more. This needs to be really close. I want it like here-ish, I think. There we go. That way it doesn't get as... The whiteness, for some reason, just really messes it up. Just Rob says, if I got you free VI pass to a film fest, would you come? What film fest would it be? As you wish. That's so awesome. Oh, I love that it says it in the box. But mayhaps. It depends on where it is, and I have a lot of questions. I do love a film fest. This is true, though. We have one of the best film fests in the world that happens in Toronto. In my opinion. Which is TIFF. But I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Alright, so the Princess Bride. Alright, let's check out this Secret Lair drop. Ooh, there she is. Princess Buttercup. Ooh, there's a bonus card on the back. The command tower. Are these like glued to here? They are. That feels like dangerous. I don't want to ruin the cards. But they're glued. I feel like gluing them... Secret Lair, if you're watching this, I feel like gluing them to something... You're going to make a lot of people nervous doing that. I know I was nervous about that. Reynard saying, my sister said she had better sushi in Toronto than in Japan. Wow. That is impressive. We do have some good sushi here, I will say. Renelle says, today is my girlfriend's birthday. She's like a best friend for me. We aren't a couple. I made her something cool when I learned to build with copper. I learned to write with copper, so I wrote with copper her name and added LEDs. Oh, that's so cute, Renelle. I hope she loves it. Happy birthday to your friend, to your bestie, who is a girl who is your friend. A girlfriend, if you will. Handmaking stuff is super cool. Oh my goodness. This is the command tower card. This is like gorgeous. This is just a land, y'all. This is like a land you pull out of your magic deck and then people are like, dang. That's cool. What type of land is it? It's got a shooting star on it.
That's the Secret Lair emblem.
So it's any land?
No, command tower is tap, you gain 1 mana of any of your commander's identity.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really useful. Okay, I'm gonna cut this sticky bag now. We're gonna cut the sticky bag. It's very sticky. Locke says, no more rhyming. I mean it. So let's see who we got in here. I know we got Buttercup. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What? What do you want?
So
These?
You can give me
The garbage?
Yeah.
Sticky. Watch out. Don't become sticky. Sticky. Okay. So let's see what we got here. We got Buttercup, Provincial Princess, Legendary Creature, Human Soldier. Buttercup, Provincial Princess gets +1/+1 for each color among the legendary permanents you control. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Okay. All right. There we go. For one plains, one water, one swamp, one mountain, one forest. Search your library for a legendary permanent card with mana value less than Buttercup's power. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. And she costs 2 colorless mana and 1 plains. Farm boy, fetch me that picture. She's a 2/2. I really love the art on these cards. It's really pretty. Silence. Instant. This is 1 plains. Your opponents can't cast this spell this turn. No more rhymes now. I mean it. As you said, Locke. Vizini. Battle of Wits. This is a 3 colorless mana, 2 islands. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 or more cards in your library, you win the game. How do you even do that? How do you do that? You'd have to, like, duplicate your whole library. How is that? What? You fool. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. Vizini, criminal mastermind. Oh my gosh. 1 colorless mana, 1 island, legendary creature, human wizard. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a spell or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Inconceivable! 1/3. I'm actually just gonna... Don't mind my hand being so close to the screen here. Just gonna move these over here. Rodents of unusual size. 1 colorless mana, 1 swamp. That's like an Exodia the Forbidden one. The Vizini? Which one? Vizini is Baral, Chief of Compliance. In case you're wondering which cards these are as well. So that's that one. This one doesn't... I think it's just Battle of Wits. And Buttercup is Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. Sisay. Sisay. Don't you Sisay me, I'll Sisay you. And then this is a pack rat. So creature, rat, rodents of unusual sizes, power, and toughness are each equal to the number of rats you control. 2 colorless mana, 1 swamp, and discard a card, and you can create a token that's a copy of rodents of unusual size. Oh boy. Sounds like it could be a big problem as you build with it. Rodents of unusual size. I don't think they exist, says Wesley. Oh, Wesley. Little do you know. They do exist. Wesley, Dread Pirate Roberts. 1 colorless mana, 1 forest. Legendary creature, human warrior. Death Touch. I love when things have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. As you wish. 1/3. And Wesley is Finn the Fangbearer. That's what he's, that's what the card would be in Magic. Fezzik, Rhyming Giant. Brian Storntarm? Brian Storntarm. 2 colorless mana, 1 mountain, 1 plains, legendary creature, giant warrior, lifelink. Mountain and tap, sacrifice another creature, and Fezzik, Rhyming Giant, deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to target player or planeswalker. I just want you to feel you're doing well. I hate for people to die embarrassed. And this is a 4/4. This card is also just so gorgeous. Like, dang, this art though, dang. Inigo, Avenging Swordsman. 3 colorless mana, 1 mountain, 1 forest. He is Samit, Voice of Dissent. Legendary creature, human warrior, flash, double strike, vigilance, and haste. Wow. Other creatures you control have haste. 1 plains, tap, untap another target creature. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. This is a 3/4. And finally, Miracle Max, Unemployed. 1 colorless mana, 1 island, 1 swamp, 1 mountain. Based off of Marchesa the Black Rose. Legendary creature, human wizard, dethrone. Other creatures you control have dethrone. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 controller on it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. It just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead, and that's a 3/3. Very cool. What does dethrone do?
So you know how some cards have monarch?
Yeah.
And they have powers if they're the monarch?
Yeah.
Dethrone removes monarch from them.
Oh. Well, that would have been useful in my last game that I played. To dethrone. That was an interesting game. We never even talked really about that game.
You should put these away.
Thank you.
Also, I've sent you things on Discord for potential ideas.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. And yes, if anyone has anything else on Discord that they'd like me to look at in this stream, if you guys want to put anything in the Twitch chat as well that you'd like me to read after, like just chat, discuss, we could do that. Also, Rob, sorry, did you put in the chat about the film? The film festival? South Georgia Film Fest. Wow. Yeah, the only thing is that's really far for me to go. All the way to South Georgia from here. Maybe if I end up being in Georgia around the time. When does the film fest happen? Never been out to Georgia. Maybe one day I'll go out that way. I have a friend that lives in St. Louis, so maybe I'll go out that way. Peter, you just messaged me on IG. I don't really check my IG messages, to be honest with you. But I think someone else did message me on IG the other day. Maybe I'll take a look at those after. Maybe I'll look at my message requests. Discord is the best place. Discord or OF is the best place to message me. Discord is a great place to message just the community, so I'll probably see it because I look at everything on Discord. OF is a great way to message me directly. And what else was I gonna say?
Just let me know when you're ready.
I might take a look at my Instagram messages though. Maybe that's a thing we could do on chatting. Message requests. It's a dark place over there sometimes. It is in Valdosta, Georgia, near Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, cool. March, early March. Oh, did you just clap?
No, it's the card book.
Oh. I was like, you clapping at me? Interesting. Early March. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be, I might be traveling in early March, but I already maybe have travel plans for that month. I don't think I'm going to travel until then. That's probably the earliest I'm going to travel. I have some health stuff I got to figure out in February. Oh, thanks, Peter. Glad you like the psych. Cyclops in the house. In the danger room. Professor X, run a simulation. Let the simulation be a parcel. I'm really good at defeating those. Man, my throat is really dry today. Michael, thank you so much for buying Feed the Duck from the treat stream. Thank you for the treats. Michael says, Duck sounds hungry. Duck, are you hungry?
Duck is sick.
Duck is sick, yes. Duck is... It's a sick duck back there. Duck was going to dress up with me, but... Alas, he is under the weather. So, I'm sure he will appreciate the foods. You'll have a wrap coming. Oh, Duck, my duck. It was a long shot, but I have an extra ticket, says Just Rob. Oh, well, I appreciate it, Rob. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get out to Georgia in March, but I appreciate you thinking of me. Very kind of you. Maybe one day I'll get out there for Film Fest. That would be fun.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess. How are we going to do this? How will this even happen? Okay. All right. It's a very big box. Just Rob says, I went to feed the ducks when I was about 5. One attacked me. Oh, that's terrible. Don't let the ducks attack you. That's not good. You served alongside Georgians?
I worry for you.
I worry for me giving me this knife. I wish I could just use my optic blasts. Customs inspected this one. I don't know. I think it's good. Oh my lord. Christopher is saying, hope you feel better, Duck.
Thank you.
Where we're going, we're gonna need a bigger table. Oh, I see another Love Pop card. I love these cards so much. Maybe, should we, what? Maybe you hand me things.
How about that?
Yeah, I think that's gonna work better. I think that works the best. But let's open this card first. Oh my gosh, they opened the card to inspect it. They were like, this looks dangerous. A card? I don't think so. But they didn't bend it, so that's nice. Oh, this is amazing. I have to show you guys. It says Mandy McRoot. Which is the name, of course, of my Hogwarts Legacy character. Also, y'all, do I need to play more Hogwarts Legacy? I feel like everyone is always coming through being like, Amanda, when are you playing more Hogwarts Legacy? We really need to return to that game. I really need to finish it. I love how much everyone loves my playthrough of it. It makes me happy. Oh, doing this with latex gloves is challenging. Let me remove my glove. It is a huge card, I know. I know. Reminds you of Roblox. Whoa. All right, Mandy McRoot. Deck the Great Hall. That's so awesome. Ah! This is so cool. I love these cards so much, Michael. Every time you send them to me, I'm amazed. That's awesome. It's Hogwarts! Cool. And there's a little note. Wow! Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the Christmas lights. Happy holidays, Michael. Thank you, Michael. I love it. So true. That's why I keep my Christmas lights up all year round in my apartment, if you've noticed, when I'm not in the danger room. You may have noticed my lights are pretty much always up. Definitely. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, you opened the card to sign it. Oh, okay. I thought Customs inspected that too. I was like, whoa, they're going intense. This one's also addressed to Mandy McRoot. Well, as Cyclops, I'll have to pass that on to her. Okay. All right. Let's see what this one is. This one's probably going to be crazy. Oh. Oh my gosh, is it a wreath? No way. You know what? Next year I'm going to do a Harry Potter themed Christmas stream. This is like inspiring me. Okay. Okay. How do I... Hey, that's cool. Oh, that's so neat. It's a little pop-up wreath. Oh, that's so adorable. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael. And it has all the houses on it. So every house is welcome in my house. That's so cute. Thank you. I'm definitely going to hang this up. I don't care that it's January. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, everyone. That's awesome. Thank you, Michael. I will trade you. Speaking of Danger Room, says Peter, you should check out Danger by the Flirts. I don't know the Flirts. Oh. This stocking is all Hogwarts. Oh. Oh. Look at this. I just held the stocking and then I was like, it says Happy Christmas. Is this also Harry Potter themed? It is. Okay, we gotta zoom this. We gotta go even higher. Even higher. So yeah, it says Happy Christmas at the top. I don't know why always my camera is so white. Oh.
Because of that light.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do about that? Dim myself?
Can you turn this down?
Yes. Let me open my lights because otherwise it doesn't sync with my stream deck.
Just a little overexposed on that side.
Oh wait, that's the wrong side. Then I'm really dark.
Yeah, but for now, just while you're doing this. Unless you want this overexposed, but...
Can't I just adjust the exposure on the camera? Shouldn't that be an option?
I mean, you can do that too.
I'm very white as well. Let me see if I can adjust it. There we go. Is this better? Yes. This is much better. Apply. There we go. Exposure reduced. Oh, I probably need to adjust my lights a little more though, because they were at different levels before, but I don't know what levels they were at. Nah, we'll just leave it there. Alright, let's see what's in here. What do we have? Use a filter. Is there a way to white balance the camera? We do have white balance, yeah. We do have white balance. But yeah, I think the exposure was definitely what it needed. Now it's looking a lot less white. These are nice little lights. Do they turn on? Can I turn them on? I don't know. I'm gonna wear it like a necklace. I don't know if that's the intention. But that's how I'm gonna wear it. I'm assuming this was the intention. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm like translucent though. That's the issue. There's more. Oh, they do have like a button on them. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, look at that. Oh, now we're partying. Now I'm cool. We got the Christmas lights in the danger room. Oh, maybe not the green one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The green ones, just don't look at that one. But other than that, it's great. It's awesome. Thank you, Michael. There are 4 lights. One for duck, yes. Should be 2. The lights have 6 settings. Oh. Oh, strobe. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to anyone that maybe can't look at strobing lights. Let's keep it solid. I like the solid light. Duck, come here. I have lights for you.
Give me the lights.
This is the button. There's 6 different settings.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Can you lean in? Welcome into the danger room. Thank you, Michael. These are amazing. I love this. I'm gonna wear these all the time. I am literally lit. Yes, Peter. Axel says Progenitus is like the Tiamat of the Magic the Gathering universe. I think I put extra batteries in the bags. Oh, you did. I literally am opening those right now. So these are the extra batteries. Oh yeah, they take watch batteries. I also have some of these. I think this is the same battery that my tuner takes. Thank you. And I'll give you this box as well. Thank you. All right, what else is in here? There's little presents and they're wrapped. That's so awesome. Wow, thank you so much, YouTube Rusty Mills. Rusty Million, YouTuber Rusty Million, for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friend. All right. One is sharks. I'm assuming the sharks is for me or for Jeff. I love this Harry Potter paper, by the way. Oh, wow. The green is the perfect color for it to match the green screen, clearly. Look, you can see the danger room through this Christmas tree over here. Look at that. Can I put Professor X in the Christmas tree? There he is. He's in the Christmas tree. Oh, Charles. So festive. And there's another one. Grogu wrapping paper! Oh my gosh, and Grogu is fine on the green screen. That makes me happy. Oh wait, is there something else in here? That's everything, right? Oh, there's one more thing. Christmas dice! Thank you, Michael. Let me show you guys these. Let me adjust my glove here. Nice. We got a 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty good. Good rolling. I like these. Oh, I really like the snowflake one. All right, I'm gonna open Grogu first. What? I can combine this. Something wild. The card game of character combos. I can combine it with my Funko's version. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love it. Very cool. I'm excited. Let's play later. Duck will play with me as I feed Duck soup. Just Rob says, since we're talking about Danger Room, I don't like now that the Danger Room is now a holodeck. That it's now a holodeck. Hasn't it kind of always been a holodeck? Like, since like the 90s? What's happening with the Danger Room, actually? The Danger Room now is just a person, isn't it? Is the Danger Room still around? Not on Krakoa.
Danger.
Yeah, Danger. That's what I mean. Just Danger is a person.
Yeah, you read a whole...
Yes, I read the story in Wolverine. I know. Yeah. But I just mean, like, the Danger Room isn't really even a holodeck right now because it's not operational. No way! Michael, no way! Look at this! It's Christmas Gudetama! Ah! That's so awesome! Thank you so much. I really wanted this version of Gudetama, but you can't, like, find it anywhere. Where did you find this? I've been looking for this. Thank you. I'm very excited. You can never have too much Gudetama. As Duck and I both know, we're both big Gudetama fans. Actually, this is the game that I introduced this game to Duck's family, and now, like, everyone, like, is obsessed. His cousin got a copy, and she brings it, like, every time if we're, like, at a gathering where his family's there, we're, like, usually playing Gudetama. It's become a tradition. Thank you. Direct from Renegade. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were still selling that one. Oh, maybe I can't order it because I'm in Canada. Can you order in Canada from Renegade? Maybe that's the issue that I was having. Because I feel like I tried to get stuff from them. Like, they've sent me stuff before when I was working for them. But I haven't really made content for them in, like, more than a year, so. I don't know. They're doing something different, I think. Oh, are these going to be little Sharky socks? Or is this just cool Sharky paper? T-Turtle. I love T-Turtle. Oh, yes, to match my pin. I have this pin, the Santa shark pin. Oh, my gosh. They're little Santa sharks. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Michael. Socks. Also, socks are a perfect holiday gift. I just would like to say. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. Oh, I feel very festive. Oh, there's more.
There's much more.
There's much more. Oh my goodness. All right. This feels like a book. I'm guessing this is a book. Feels like a book. This also feels like a book. Let's see. I love the wrapping paper, by the way. By the way, Lucy loved her gift. I did give it to her at the office. Lucy from MA, who used to host on Top 5 Scary. And she loved it. So thank you. Recipes for living a lazy life. Gudetama, the official cookbook. Oh, we need to do this on stream. Let's see. What could we make? Low energy yogurt parfait. What else could we make here? Slowly grilled cheese. Meh. Meatball subs. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. I'm definitely going to be making that. That's cool. Yes, she did very much like it. I wasn't at... No way. On Masterworks? Michael, you mad lad. No way you sent me a Masterworks. You are too much, sir. Sir? You are too much. Thank you so much. I love it. I love Dazzler. So, for those of you that don't know, Dazzler is one of my favorite X-Men. Saying that as me, Amanda, not as me, Cyclops, but I imagine Cyclops would also be a fan. And so I started collecting the Masterworks from her series, and this is the next one that I needed. So thank you very much. Volume 3. Thank you. That's so awesome. Ah, I'm so excited. Ah! Okay. That's enough of me freaking out. No, don't take it yet. I'm not ready. I'm gonna keep it over here. Dazzler. Also, I love this cover for this one. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you. Reynard says Dazzler is fun. Dazzler is great. Cyclops is a fan of a lot of things, Reynard. I agree. That's the one X-Men themed, X-Men Xmas themed gift I had. I appreciate you. Thank you for even adhering to the theme. No one has to adhere to the theme, but I appreciate it. Hi, Reggie. How's it going? Are these Christmas gifts? Yes, we're doing a PO unbox. So people send stuff to my address. Put it in chat here for you guys. So I'm opening fan mail and gifts. That is what we're doing today. That's where we're at. This is another book. Hi, Lone Wolf. How's it going? Cyclops had wandering eyes, though. Cyclops definitely has wandering eyes. No way. Is this... Speaking of wandering, is this Wander Home? Ah! Sorry, I peeked my mic. Ah! Michael! Thank you so much. Wander Home by J Dragon. This is, for those of you that don't watch our Indie RPG stream nights, on Mondays, I do Indie RPG stream night with my friends Anthony and Kurt, and we played through a campaign of Wander Home, and I loved this game. It might be my new favorite RPG game I've ever played. It's so good. And this was on my throne gift, so I'll have to remove that from my throne gifts. Let me see if I can show you guys some of the art in here. The art is like truly, truly beautiful. There we go. The teacher. Oh, look at this. It's just got this beautiful art. It's like very whimsical, like world. The land of Heath, and you play as little animals going on an adventure. They're like anthropomorphic animals. It's great. Is the cover artist for Dazzler Alex Ross? I don't think this is Alex Ross, but it might be. No, I don't think so, because that doesn't look like Alex Ross's signature. Something Menica is what it looks like. Dazzler. Let me see if I can find that for you. It's a good question. Who does the cover art? Cover art for Dazzler. Bill Sienkiewicz? Is that how we say that?
Huh?
Sienkiewicz?
Oh my god, I knew how to say that name.
I know. I feel like I should know how to say that name. I feel like I've said that name before, but my brain is freezing on me. I'll put that in here. Thank you so much for the hydrate. That's how it's spelled. So if y'all have any tips on how I'm supposed to say that, let me know. I feel like I know how to say it. I just can't remember right now. Thank you for the hydrate, Rapala. All right, no worries. We'll be here. I'll see you in a bit. All right. What do we have next? Yeah. Thank you so much, Michael. I'm so excited for this Wander Home book. I want to play Wander Home with Duck. Duck, let's play Wander Home together.
But wait, there's more.
But wait. There's more? How is there more in this box? How is there more?
This box doesn't end.
It's a never-ending box. It's like, oh, Chris, thank you so much for the Dumpy Donuts. Did I miss that one? I think I did. Let me replay it. There it goes. Thank you so much for the diabolical Dumpy Donuts, Chris. Keeping us dumpy.
I feel like that should count for the visor.
The visor? Okay. Duck is activating the visor timer. If you would like to activate it, you can gift a sub. I'll put the timer on. Oh, gosh. Huh. Huh. Where's the button? There it is. All right. There's our timer. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, boy. More Grogu wrapping paper. That's awesome. I need to get some of this Grogu wrapping paper. It's so cool. What is this? I can't see it. Something Star Wars. Oh my gosh, I can't even see these buttons. There we go. It's something Star Wars. Is it something Grogu? It's a Grogu cup. It's a Grogu plate set. It's Grogu 5-piece melamine dinnerware set. Oh, it comes with cutlery and plate and everything. Oh, that's so nice. That's so cool. I'm opening it. Soon my whole home will be Grogu. I don't hate it. I really do love Grogu. That's so cool. Comes with a little bowl. Ah, that's so great. Oh my gosh, and the plate has little dividers on it. I can have good little snacks on this. Thank you so much, Michael. And is it a knife and fork?
Mm-hmm.
Or a spoon?
That is a spoon and fork.
A spoon and fork. Thank you. Someone's streaking. Dante is coming through with a 10-stream streak. Thanks for streaking through. Appreciate you. I thought you get a kick out of it. I definitely did get a kick out of it. This is true. Did the timer go off? I can't tell. I think it did. Did I start it before? It was counting down.
I don't know.
It went off. It's hard for me to see even the timer. Let me go back. Yes, the timer went off. Oh, because the timer's not on the other one. The other screen when I switch. All right, I'm free. I'm free for another little while. But if you guys do want to make me wear my visor, you can. Posture check. Oh, you didn't redeem... Oh, yes, you did. You're just reminding me. I was like, was that a point redemption, or was that just someone saying I should do it? Posture check. I really want to crack my back. Thank you for the posture check, Rob. This has cool dinos on it. Reynard is saying, I'm mentally picturing a Star Wars version of Every Which Way But Loose. And Reynard is saying, that reminds me, are you looking forward to the Mandalorian and Grogu film? Oh, you know I am. I'm going to be, like, dressed up. Whoa! This is why you were asking me about this, Michael. This is why. Because you did a Renegade order, and you got me the one thing I didn't have that was Scott Pilgrim, which is the minis. Thank you. The collector's edition figure set. Oh, this is so cool. Let's open this. Let's open this up. Let's have a little peek inside the box, shall we? I think that will be good. Yeah, this is going to be really cool. I don't want to puncture. I don't want to ruin the box.
Can you do it?
Maybe. Or wait, let me just cut. Here, let me just cut this corner.
Also, did you get anything on your phone?
Not yet. Why, do you want to check?
I can.
159. So maybe we should check. What do you think?
Well, it's almost 3.
All right. Yeah, because it might have come. But they didn't message. Sometimes they don't message. This is so cool. I'm excited. Wanted you to have all the Scott Pilgrim goodness. I appreciate you, Michael. I'm excited to go get the colored manga as well.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
There's also the black and white edition as well. I didn't know.
Yeah, there is. I think I gotta push it through the box. Is that what I do? Do I push it through? Do I pull it out? Oh. 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 So... you kind of just like... that's an interesting design for a box. I don't even know if I can do that one side, but... one of them was loose. 2 of them escaped. Three of them escaped. One of them, I think, was Roxy. Yeah, so here are the miniatures. Oh, now I gotta come closer. So, like, when you guys disappeared in the middle of the fight, what was that all about? That's what the box says. Still need to finish the anime as well. I got distracted by other things. By What If, and then by Echo. I need to go back and finish. Oh my gosh! That's so cool. Okay, let's pop some of these out and check them out. So here's Ramona. Yeah, these figures are so good. Like, I'm really impressed by the design on a lot of them. Here's another Ramona. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus. She's a little band-aid on her leg. Here's Gideon. Maybe it's just better if I just switch cameras. Because I know this one is usually pretty good at switching focus. My autofocus does not want to cooperate today. There we go. There's Gideon. And who else do we want to see? Oh, here's Negascott. Nothing yet? Yeah. Not yet. Negascott, there he is. Yeah, we got some really cool ones. Here's Lucas Lee. These are so cool. Thank you so much. Oh, Wallace. Wallace is also in here. Because I guess Wallace is one of the allies you can fight with. There he is with his little martini glass. Nice. Very, very cool. Oh, was this Gideon's like final form? That is a sick mini, man. They're just so like well painted. Look at the detail on his back. He's so jacked. This is Gideon's final form, isn't it? Oh no! They don't like to stay in, that's the only thing. You gotta slide them in. Dylan. Help me.
Where?
One of them dropped. I don't know. Do you want me to get my flashlight? No? Maybe behind the chair? Behind my chair? It's a Ramona. We lost a Ramona. Oh. She went the other way. I'm just going to give this to you then. You just have to slide it in. Because if you try to lift it up, I think things will just fall out. I did pop them in, but some of them are a little loose.
Did you go through all of them already?
I just went through the one side. Should I show the other side? It's very awkward to open this box.
Are you sure you're opening it properly?
Yeah! Also, you push this in so it's not going to come back up.
This is what I mean. This doesn't make sense.
That's how it is. But now, good luck with that. It's an interesting box. It is a really lovely gift. I agree, Reynard. It's really good. You're still not here. No, I haven't opened it yet. I'm still working my way. Right now, we're checking out some cool Scott minis that I got.
Amanda.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
What do you mean?
Show this chat.
Like, what are you trying to do? I was like, there's no way. That makes no sense.
Oh my gosh, guys. It's magnetized. That's what I was trying to find on it, but I couldn't find the magnet part. And And then I was like, am I supposed to push it through? And then I was like, nope, that's not right. Wow. Yeesh. Dante has redeemed a shimmy, 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 shimmy. Duck to the rescue. Yep, Duck to the rescue. Duck is always to the rescue.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
Sometimes you wonder about me? What do you wonder? If I know how to open boxes?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. So we have... Not Ramona, sorry. We have, Kim. Whoa, there it is. Kim. We have another Ramona. Pink hair Ramona. I think I like the purple hair figures a little bit better, though. Who else do we have in here? We have knives. If my hand will focus. Come on, come on. There's Knives Chow. We got Scott. There he is. I don't know why my hands are going invisible. We got, who's Scott's ex? Well, wait, he has a few exes, but... Do you know what I'm talking about?
Brie Larson?
Yeah, what's her name again? I want to say it's like Liberty, but that's not correct. Definitely not Liberty. I'll tell you that much.
Envy Adams.
Envy Adams. Liberty. Where was I getting even that name from? Here's one of the demon chicks. For Patel. Matthew Patel. Who also comes in here with his demon chicks. Like, just the detail on the demon chicks. It's very impressive. I'm very impressed. Yeah, the detail on these figures is really good. Let's see, there we go. Very cool. Vegan powers. Gotta love the vegan powers. Alright, I think I'm ready to continue. We looked at most of them. Not all of them. Leave some as a surprise for when we inevitably do our playthrough of the game.
Well, what is left is, Danny's.
Oh, Danny's is left? Danny, are you back yet? My camera now isn't focusing. Focus on me. Focus on me. Hands. Someone play that Ariana Grande track. It really doesn't want to change focus. Maybe if I change cameras? Nope. It'll change eventually. I don't know why the rest of me is now becoming very green on the green screen. My yellow it's picking up for some reason. Oh, this one I know because of the green light. Oh, maybe it's the green light. Maybe if I turn off the lights. Maybe that's what's causing it. I didn't think about that. But anyways, friends, that's most of the gifties. If Danny isn't here, we can maybe take a little break and we could do... Whoa. Sorry, I won't blind you with my flashlight. And we could talk about something and then go back to it.
If anyone has any suggestions on cool things on the internet to talk about.
Yeah, let us know. Also, the food is here. So, also there's that. I don't know which one.
Well, go.
But just say treat stream.
Yeah,
and you should be good.
The Discord and take a look at some of this stuff.
All right, I'll take a look at some of the stuff and we'll wait for Danny to come back. Yeah. Yeah.
Or did you look up D&D?
Or D&D, yeah. I do want to look that up. Let me look that up because I want to know. Or my Instagram message requests. If we dare. Do we dare? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, so we're going to look up... yeah, Honor Among Thieves box office. I'll move the YouTube chat over here just so I can also see it. So, Honor Among Thieves made $208.2 million. A spin-off television series is in development at Paramount Plus. Apparently. While falling short of its break-even point, but it cost $150 million. Do they mean, like, not including, I guess, maybe marketing budget? That's bizarre to me. Yeah, it says here that, that basically it was... that it fell short of its budget. The film received positive reviews from critics, but underperformed at the box office, grossing over $208 million worldwide while falling short of its break-even point. But it says that it cost $150 million in terms of its budget. So it didn't fall short of its break-even point then. Unless we're just talking about marketing. That's the only way that I can think that that makes sense. But, yeah. Was Honor Among Thieves a box office failure? I love this title. It bombed at the box office. Okay, it made over $208 million, but it bombed. I don't think so. I wouldn't use the term bomb, but we'll see what Screen Rant has to say. Dungeons & Dragons 2 learns from 2023's biggest box office failures. Ah, okay, there's a new update on it. Okay, so let's see what this says. The general rule of thumb is making 3 times the budget. Oh, well, I feel like that's hard when you spend $150 million on a movie, though. So then you need it to make... What is that? Like, almost half a billion? Half a billion. You almost need it to make $500 million for it to be considered what you want. Bomb is harsh. Yeah, it wasn't a bomb. Like, it didn't make no money compared to the budget. Michael says film budgets usually don't include marketing costs. Okay, yeah. So then it was probably a failure in the sense of if you're calculating the marketing costs in. It came out at a bad time, right after John Wick and just before Mario. Fair. Yep, one of the issues with modern filmmaking. Oh, thank you for my Happy Meal. Oh, it's so smushed. Also, Danny, just let us know when you're back. If you're in chat, if I see ya, we're gonna wait to open up your stuff. I don't know why this is telling me I have a notification on my phone. I don't see that I have a missed call or anything. Someone call me? Hold on a second, guys. Interesting. What are people saying in chat? In older times, you could sell videos, DVDs, and that could save it. I mean, admittedly, I was one of the people that got a copy of the movie. I think it was gifted to me, but it was purchased. So, yeah, I mean, I think that still does help the production. And I also bought, like, there's a lot of merch that I own for Honor Among Thieves because I love it so much. So that probably also helps. So I'm sure they saw that the people that saw it were like very passionate about it, which has probably been helpful. So a 2 might be coming. Let me read these articles here. Also, should I switch scenes so you guys can see the articles? Do you guys want to be able to see them while I'm reading them? I feel like that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah? All right, let's switch scenes real quick. I'm going to switch to I don't know, maybe we put the green screen down for a second while we're doing this until Danny gets back. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just save it to, like, if Danny isn't back by the end of the stream, then we'll open it and then he can watch. So Danny, if you're watching this now, know that we have not opened your gift yet if you're watching the VOD, but I'm going to save it for last or until you reappear in the chat, which I'm sure you will soon. I'm still here, so don't worry. I may have gone, but I haven't really gone. I'm still chilling here. I'm just going to switch to be right back. I'm just going to put the green screen down, and then I'll be right back. I have returned, my friends. Alright. Alright, I have returned. You can't see me, but I'm here. Let me turn on my camera. Hey. Hello. Maybe I should be in the smaller one. I don't know. Should I be in the smaller one? Okay, Google, change mood light to blue. Should I be in the smaller one or the bigger one?
Be in the smaller one.
Oh, okay. I'll be in the smaller one. Oh, I don't really have this set up for this. Maybe I'll switch. Hello again, friends. It's me. How you doing? Just give me a second here. I gotta adjust a few things. Where's my internet? Full screen. Do you want to sit with us, Duck, or are you good over there?
Okay.
Okay.
I need to be horizontal.
Okay. Duck needs to lay down right now. Why can't I find... I know I have another internet thing. Is it not in live scene? Is it in me? Is it inside myself? I can't see anything. This is the problem. No, it can't be here. It must be here. Okay, there we go. Now we've got it. I can't see anything and I can't move anything, so I'll just turn off this one. No, leave that on. I got too many things on this scene, guys. I need to set up more scenes, but it's like gonna take me so long to do that in Streamlabs, so just bear with me here for a second. Are you guys more vampire team or werewolf team? Well, seeing as how my name is Vampex13, I would say I'm more vampire team usually, but it depends. It depends on what we're talking about, like what property. But for the most part, vampire. Alert box on. Chat box on. Sound for bits on. Player friend off. Webcam is good. Oh, wait. No, it's probably just easier actually if I do. Oh no, let's just do this. Here. Why don't I just... Where's my webcam? Let's just put the webcam on. Then we're good. Then we're good. Then we're cooking with gas. And that's off. And then we're good. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Is it okay if you guys see my tabs? Do you guys care about my tabs? Or would you like me to hide them from you? I feel like other people show their tabs. What do you think? feel
You can show your tabs.
I feel like Charlie always shows his tabs and he has like a million things open.
Yeah, just make sure you open stuff on the off screen.
And then add it in.
And then you add it in after, just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, I'll just take this and put it with... Wow, I got a lot of tabs open. Hold on a second, friends. Let me do some tab management. Important. Ah! I accidentally opened a thing. There we go. Tab management complete. All right. Let's talk about this. All right, we're back. We're back. Thank you for accepting my scheduled break. Now back to the news as it is. We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Dun, dun, dun. Honor Among Thieves. I'll close some of the stuff. Why do I have a calculator open? I don't know. Why won't it let me configure my video? I don't... Oh, because it's not on. That's why. Configure video. There we go. I think I might zoom out like a touch more. Yeah.
Oh, Perfectionist Amanda.
Perfectionist Amanda in the house. Ad breaks are going. Ad breaks are coming. Ad break is here. All right. So basically what this says... Axel is saying, I'm back, Gordon. I have arrived. And so are you. We're both back. Axel says Castlevania Dracula when he sees a Belmont return to his castle. Oh my gosh. True. Alright. Let me read you this. So it says, right, bombed at the box office. Let's ignore that part. A lot of research went into making sure that Honor Among Thieves captured the spontaneity and excitement of a classic tabletop campaign. But at a time when tensions between the D&D fanbase and Hasbro were at an all-time high, that's putting it mildly, it disappointed fantasy fans everywhere by failing to live up to expectations. From a weak central story to mimicking MCU-style humor, there were many reasons why the Dungeons and Dragons movie failed to generate enthusiasm. Unfortunately, this means that the franchise in general has made a bad role. Well, I don't know if I would say... I don't know, I would say that the story is weak or that the humor was weak, but who wrote this? Kaylina Pierce Bowen, by the way. Just to give a shout out to Kaylina, who wrote this article in June. So, when the movie, came out. Okay, it had poor marketing. Typical MCU movie. Spoiled its best moments. D&D fans were boycotting Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. Was that true? I knew people were unhappy, but I didn't hear that fans were boycotting the film when it came out. I know a lot of people that work in that world, and they were actually, super hype about it. So, I don't know. Do you guys know any fans that boycotted the movie? Reynard says, weird how Marvel style became a negative. Yeah. The boycott was very true, says Michael. Oh, I didn't really hear about that. Michael says, I already disagree with this article. Yeah, I mean, you gotta write 10 points, so you gotta do what you gotta do, but... fans were bad-mouthing it without seeing it. Okay, so they hadn't seen it and they were like, oh, it's terrible. I mean, I know, okay, mostly what I saw about the negativity surrounding the film was a bunch of people calling it woke because it had female characters, basically, that were strong. That was a lot of what I saw. And I was like, I mean, if that's something that you don't like, then yeah, it does have female characters that are strong characters. Locke says, I didn't boycott D&D because I understand business. What do you mean, Locke? You mean, like, because you knew if you went to go see it, it would, like, help the business? I mean, it's definitely going to help you to get more D&D content, but also I understand people being upset with Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro because of all the fan gouging they're trying to do. They're really just trying to make it a money machine, and, you know, I understand wanting to make money, but also some of the stuff they're doing is, it's polarizing, you know? Danny says, what have I missed? I still play D&D, but Wizards of the Coast are basically the bad guys now. Yeah, Wizards of the Coast, I mean, not really, I would say, even as much Wizards of the Coast as Hasbro, who owns Wizards of the Coast, you know? Now, that being said, I know people that work for Hasbro, and they're lovely, so it is, like, a challenging thing, where I can understand the one perspective, but then, like, I literally know people that work for Hasbro and they're great, so, like, I don't want to say anything bad about Hasbro because some of those people are amazing people. Like, they really do have great folks, so it's just, I think it's complicated, really, and I understand why people are upset about it, for sure. For sure, for sure. Axel says, it's all cyclical. Years ago, or wait, in response to Axel, Rainer, are you talking about, it's all cyclical. Years ago, being too grim and maudlin was bad for superheroes. Yeah, this is true. It's like, it's interesting how the Marvel style is bad, but it used to be good, and now it's just like, we're tired of that style, so we want something fresh. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it, Danny. I haven't done it yet. I was waiting for you to be back, so you let me know when you're good. I'm going to be streaming for like the next hour and a half at least, so I just figured we'd move to chatting a bit, and then I can move back to opening your parcel at any time, because I wanted you to be here for it. Danny says, I'm just not buying anything new from them. Fair. Michael says, the woke label has become a standard complaint for any movie/TV show. This is true. The term woke has basically lost all meaning, I think, is the other issue. People just use it for anything. And then go, oh, it's not me hating on a group of people. It's just, I don't like that this is like tokenism or whatever. Or pandering or whatever. Which I understand as well, because I also don't like that stuff. But some people just use it as a statement to not acknowledge, I think, some of their own personal gripes. I'll just say. That is the fun thing to do when people get so excited, I would say, about wokeness, is to basically ask them to define what exactly that means and give specific examples of it, and then pull other examples that kind of, like, because people can't really fully define it, so it's interesting. It's interesting where when you talk to someone about it and you kind of open it up to, like, analyze it, how it quickly kind of becomes a very personal, I think, thing for a lot of people, as opposed to being something that is, like, black or white. Danny says, I think what's inside of that package will be funny for you given recent events. Oh, okay. Very interesting, Danny. You let me know. Do it now because I might be gone again soon. Okay, all right. We'll do it now. We'll do it now. Let me switch. We're doing it. What is this one piece of hair doing? It is not conforming. it refuses to conform. And then we'll go back to reading this article, which I also agree with you, Michael. There are many things in here that I'm like, Here it comes. It's coming in. Ah!
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Are you okay?
Just my nose.
Oh. There goes that light. It's that time, everybody. The time when one of my lights goes out. I don't know why, but it just does that sometimes. And there was light. Let there be the light. It has returned. All right. Welcome back, Rapala. I don't want to, like, stab anything. I don't know if there's stuff in here that I might be stabbing. I have to go through the paper, though. I hate when they put the paper, like, on the center of the box. Because I have to saw through it, but then I'm like, if there's, like, a book or something in here... Ugh. Alright, well, I got through most of it. Can I just open it? Almost. Alright, I gotta saw through the ends. Give me a second. Give me a second here. It's a lot of bags. I just rip. Use my strength. Use my power of trigonometry. Alright. I did not puncture anything. So that's good. Oh, this looks like such a fun parcel. Thank you, Danny. Also, I'm sorry that customs got ya. I hate to say that. It's like literally the story of my life anytime I'm getting anything. Customs charges. Never used to be as bad as it is now, I feel. Ugh. Sorry, I don't have a lot of space here. I should just slide everything over again. I feel like I'm bumping into everything. All right. Here we go. I just need to cut this part of the box, maybe?
The duck has been fed.
That's good. The duck has been fed. Okay. Let me try again. In 12 million years, I will have this box open.
This is like the most dangerous way you could have opened that.
Well, you should have seen me do the rest. It's because of this bag.
Yeah, move your focus. There you go.
There we go. Oh my gosh. No way. Danny, is this what I think it is? Danny. Also, Rapala says, hey, bud, to you, Duck.
Oh, hello.
Duck is just dying. Don't mind him.
I'm
But-
very sick.
Yes, he's been sick on and off through the week. He down with the sickness. But he appreciates the hello, I'm sure. Locke says, you need a proper knife/letter opener. Don't hurt yourself with those scissors. I don't like knives. I don't like using knives to open things. It makes me feel, it feels dangerous. A box cutter would be good. That's true. Like an X-Acto. I do feel comfortable with X-Actos. All right. This is hilarious, Danny. This is amazing. Hi, Amanda. Since finding your reviews this year, it's been fun watching you stream. Also, it means a lot to me that you wanted to read my books. Oh, of course. I'm so excited to read them. I'm finishing up Dune. I have a couple books that I need to get through, and then you are at the top of my list after I read. I'm reading Dune. I'm finishing Hunger Games because I still want to do my full review on it, even though I know it'll be really late. And I need to read Argyle, and then You're up next, Danny. I'm excited. I really love the cover art on them, by the way. Anyway, here's some Pokemon and some Magic cards for Christmas. Enjoy. Merry Christmas, Danny Bell. Thank you so much, Danny. That's so nice. Very exciting. And this is hilarious. Guys, wait till I show you this. This is so funny. I love it. So we got, ooh, a convention edition mystery booster. Oh, I'm excited for that from Magic. That looks really cool. Thank you. Some 151, trying to complete our 151 set, Scarlet and Violet. Chris, you bought me a mystery treat. Thank you so much. We're going to be so well fed today. Thank you. And Crown Zenith Pokemon cards as well. I don't think I have any from this set yet. Do I? Crown Zenith. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to check it out. Thank you. And then the pièce de resistance. Ultra Premium Collection, the Mew box. Which is, of course, hilarious because I did just open one on stream. But you can never have too many Mew boxes. So don't worry. This will definitely get opened. I'm definitely going to go through the packs. So I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Danny. That's so generous of you. That's so nice. You did not have to do that. That's crazy. Then I'll have even more Mew because it comes with all the Mew cards. I love Mew so much. So excited. I love this Ultra Premium. I wonder what the next Ultra Premium is going to be that they're going to do. I don't know how you top Mew, to be honest. That's so funny. I love it. Evil Webline, hello! Evil Webline says, hydrate. I will. Thank you, Danny. It's so nice. And I love the handwritten note. That's so nice. Honestly, that's one of my favorite parts. And thank you again for sending me your books. I'm so excited to check them out and check out the series. I'm glad that you've been enjoying the streams. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thank you. Christopher says, I like that Disturbed reference you made, Amanda. You were welcome. All right, the Night Hunter. I'll see you later. Have good foods. Good morning, Evil Webline. That's so awesome. Thank you. Duck, can I give you these?
Yes.
To put with everything else?
Yep.
Here's this stuff.
No,
Here's the cards.
The other way.
And also, can you put this note somewhere safe for me?
Of course.
Thank you. I keep every time people send notes. Oh, also, can you take these notes too? Keep these safe for me. Thank you. I keep all the notes that everyone sends me. I have like a special place. I have like an envelope and I keep them all in there. And my dream is to one day have a stream set up where I can like have stuff that you guys send me and like little like notes and like put them up on a board somewhere behind me or something. I feel like that would be really nice. I don't really have like a good spot for that here, but maybe in a future place. In the future. So I keep all of them. Okay. Thank you very much, Danny. Thank you, everyone that sends stuff in. And if you are a person that sends stuff in and it's coming later and you're like, oh no, it wasn't going to get there in time. Oh, Duck.
Yes.
There's another treats here for us.
Okay.
Thank you. I think that's probably the dumpy donuts.
The Dumpy Donuts.
I'm going to be dumpy with those donuts. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for sending stuff. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, people whose thing hasn't arrived yet.
Yes, and if your stuff hasn't arrived yet and you did send something, if I get like a few more parcels, I'll probably do a part 2. I might even do a different cosplay for the part 2. Maybe I won't be Psyche. Maybe I'll be another mutant. So yes. Daniel, hello! Hello, hello. Happy to have you lurking and glad to see you streaking on through. Rapala says, I have the note you wrote me on my wall. It's on my friend wall. I look at it when I'm down. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yes, I love writing handwritten notes myself as well. It's my favorite thing. I hope I never get to a point where I have to not write handwritten notes. I mean, as much as I would love to like blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Ha 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 ha. I also really love writing little notes when I send out like shipments and stuff when people order photos, things like that to like put in the parcels. So I hope I can always do that. I hope that's possible. If not, I guess I could always like make it a thing where you just pay a little extra and then I can cut out the time to do it if I'm ever that busy. Yeah. Yeah, it's super sweet. I agree, Evil Webline. Axel says, Cable in the future, Apocalypse ruled the Earth. Xavier, again? Yeah, that's always happening. That's always happening. Apocalypse always be ruling the Earth. The future, the past, all the time, really. All right, let's talk more about some D&D stuff. We'll switch back. But yes, thank you, everyone. And like I said, if you are a person that is still waiting on something to get to me, just let me know. And if I get a couple more parcels, I'll maybe do just like a part 2 because I know some things got delayed. All right, back to this. So, I'm excited for these donuts too. Thank you so much, Chris, for the donuts and the mystery treat. I forgot that I sold the mystery treat as an option on there. But I'm excited. I'm excited to mystery it up. Okay, so. Whoa. Just clicking mice everywhere. Mice, mice, mice. Mice, mice, mice. Must be mice. So, apparently the boycott's real, but I just didn't really know a lot of people that boycotted Dungeons and Dragons. I guess the other thing too is like, Locke, when you were saying earlier about how you understand business, David, hello! Thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping in. But one of the things that people, I think, don't think about is that if you want to hurt Hasbro, but you decide to do it with D&D, they're just going to cut everything from D&D. So, you really will then just, like, they won't have any funding. And I know that's already, like, a huge issue, but you doing that isn't necessarily going to create a solution, I think, is the problem. Like, the problem is the boycotting stuff isn't really always the best way, I think, to take action. We need to think of better ways, I think, sometimes, that are more effective. Oh, it's cold out there.
Nothing.
You didn't see anything?
Nope. I walked around.
It said at 3:13 p.m. Maybe I should take a walk around. Did you go up the steps? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can just check these things. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do a quick 360 look because I don't know if Duck knows all the secret spots. So I'm gonna go check those, and I'll be right back in just a minute, friends. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I have returned. Sadly, I don't see it anywhere, so if they delivered it, I don't know. Oh, wait. Your courier is about to arrive at 2:41. Oh, that was the one that we just got. Oh no, that was just the one where you sent the treat. Never mind, we missed nothing. I just misread my texts. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, because the only one that I see from today is the one that just happened. So hopefully the bakery actually does send the donuts, because I feel like sometimes they accept like delivery requests and then they just say, oh, actually we're not open. And I'm like, okay, I don't know why you said that you were then. Let me see, it may have refunded it. I'll just check really quick. Oh yeah, it was canceled. Oh, okay. Okay. But the mystery treat will still be coming. Amazing. Also, Daniel, I know you said you were lurking, but I did end up getting that donut today. I don't know if you're, or yesterday, I don't know if you're in the Discord. But I can show you, I shared a picture in the Discord. If you're here, I can show that to you if you want. Just let me know if you're around to see it. Alright, so back to what we were talking about. So, So the boycott did happen. Honor Among Thieves opened alongside Super Mario Bros, so that probably hurt it, as we were saying before. Had a weak central story. I disagree, but villain wasn't compelling enough. I also disagree, but too niche. This was an issue. Honor Among Thieves D&D adaptation was too niche. Even though if you actually watch the movie, it was not that niche. To be real with you. Even with its inclusion in popular series like Stranger Things, Dungeons & Dragons is still a niche IP in pop culture. This is true. Honor Among Thieves had Dungeons & Dragons Easter eggs and references to the tabletop game for diehard fans to find. But since it was also trying to appeal to non-fans, it had to contain several tropes of a typical medieval fantasy movie. Even in a better economy, with a better budget, the first Dungeons & Dragons movie from 2000 proved that the IP is still too small to be a big box office draw. This is true. Which also kind of proves why Wizard of the Coast, more specifically Hasbro owning Wizards of the Coast, trying to focus on just like turning it into like a money machine as a property doesn't really make sense, because it's just like not enough people know about D&D or into D&D. Even though it is a lot bigger than it's ever been, it's still niche. Michael says, one complaint I heard was that there wasn't enough magic. No druid or bard magic, for example. Yeah, I feel that. I also kind of was like bothered by like there not being any bard stuff for having a bard character. But at the same time, it was really fun. I had a good time watching it, and I thought it was a really well-made film. And I thought the script was so fun and just like well-crafted that I was cool with it too. I was willing to be like, nah, maybe in like the sequel if we get a sequel. Yes, not that niche. What do you mean, Axel? Yeah, I'm saying it is niche. It's not as niche, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. It's not as niche, but it's still pretty niche. People just are not People just don't know about D&D, and there's a lot of people that just don't really care about it. Rapala says, I think people just want to hate things. People don't go into stuff open-minded anymore. They just decide it sucks, and they have to be blown away for that to change to even just okay. I mean, that is also an issue too, Rapala. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, granted, this list that we have here on Screen Rant, the writer she had to write, at least I think it's she. Are you okay?
Just readjusting.
You're making a lot of noises. Do you need help?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just worried about you. I'm like, there's a duck dying behind me. Do you need ginger ale or anything?
No, I'm good. I've had iced tea.
Okay. The villain was good. I agree. I liked how they kind of like, you know, made it seem like this is a character that's part of the band and then was like secretly a traitor. I thought that was fun. Hey David, how's it going? Rapala has redeemed abandoned in-game action, although we are not playing a game, but I suppose an IRL action, and it's you dying.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Not allowed. No dying in the game that is life. Fantasy movies have lost steam at the box office.
True.
This is true. Just fantasy in general, whether it's superhero or like medieval-y fantasy, people are tired. Unfortunately, fantasy movies have lost steam at the box office, and Honor Among Thieves might have made them well and truly dead. Back-to-back mediocre series like Amazon's Rings of Power and Willow.
Willow was bad, I will say.
Did they just compare Rings of Power to Willow, though? Those don't belong in the same sentence, do they? Do they? I'm gonna have to disagree with that, but... Unless the fantasy movie is gritty like House of the Dragon on HBO, it won't be a hit. I don't think that's true either. I don't think it needs to be gritty to be a hit. I think the reason why we appreciate gritty things right now, though, is just because everything is so, like, nice. So, maybe, but... No, I still don't think so. Locke says, the boycott was fueled by biased YouTubers that were being sponsored by third-party content creators, so it's a case of follow the money. What do you mean they were being sponsored by third-party content creators? To boycott it? Yeah, I just don't know anyone that boycotted it, like, IRL that I know, personally. Does anyone know anyone that boycotted it? Other than there being things that people said online. Like, do you know anyone that was like, I'm not going because I'm boycotting it because Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro? David says, it's a day. Just playing FF11 at the moment. Cleared out some closet space, too. Nice. That sounds like a good, fun, and productive day, David. Axel says, I love the scene when the paladin explains the trap system and the mage just broke it. It's really the reaction of a DM reaction. It's true. There's so many things in it that I really loved because it felt like an actual D&D game where like things would happen and you were like, that does happen in a D&D game. Oh, not the movie, but D&D in general. Oh, okay. Huh. So you know people that have boycotted D&D in general, but not the movie specifically. So then they probably wouldn't have seen the movie, though, then, because they were boycotting it, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. I know people that don't play D&D because they don't like it, but Wizards of the Coast isn't the reason for that. Wizards of the Coast is just, like, more icing on that cake of them being like, yeah, this really isn't for me. But, yeah. Michael says, no one in IRL. I told everyone I could that it was good. Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, you should see it. It's really, really good. Because I wanted it to do well because I wanted more of it. But, yeah. Honor Among Thieves had an unbalanced tone. What? What do you mean it had an unbalanced tone? I disagree. Duck.
Uh-huh. Okay.
There's another treat coming. Do you mind going to
Is it real this time?
It's real. It's real. Heads up. Your courier is about to arrive. It's real. I promise. I'm not sending you on a wild goose chase. Get it? Do you want me to go get it?
I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't die, though. Not at the expense of your life. Thank you. You're the best. You've cried treat too many times. Yes. Yes, I have. The one time it was false. Because it was actually false. Because that other one was canceled. Because, yes, I'm pretty sure the bakery the donuts come from was closed. Because I'm pretty sure they're not open on Sundays. But they don't turn off their treat stream. They don't turn off their exception of orders, I think. So someone, like, gets it, and then they're just like, oh, no, we're not there. I think that's what happens. I should remember that, though. I mean, they should also turn it off, but I should know better. Given that Marvel movies have cornered the market on snarky, quippy exchanges between disparate characters, Honor Among Thieves couldn't compete. Its dungeon party constantly making jokes and cracking wise, even its serious moments constantly sucked all the tension out of the plot. Wow. I would disagree. I think it was still fun, but also had serious moments. I mean, it wasn't, like, so moving that it, like, made me... I think maybe I might have, like, welled up once at one point. But other than that, it didn't really make me, like, emotional in the sense of, like, I'm gonna cry or, like, oh, I'm, like, really scared or, like, things like that. But it made me laugh. I had a good time. I was entertained. And I don't think it was trying to be, like, too serious at any point. So to say, like, its tone was unbalanced because it was, like, super serious and then super goofy is, like, I don't ever think it was super serious. Like, there are still moments that are pretty dramatic, but I don't think they were meant to be, like, these moments where we bawl our eyes out or anything. I thought it was also relatively balanced, Christopher. I agree with you. I agree. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that's in this article, but, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry that I missed Shin Rugal. Thank you so much for becoming a member. You're now one of the vampires. That happened... Did that happen today? No, that didn't happen today, did it? If it did, it's telling me 4:15 and it's 3:39, so that doesn't really make any sense. But if that did happen today, thank you. I don't think it did. I think that's an old notification that it's giving me. But I still appreciate it. The humor was better than most Marvel movies, says Axel. I mean, I don't want to say that the humor was necessarily better than most Marvel movies, because I also just feel like it kind of depends on the Marvel movie that we're talking about. I guess, like, most Marvel movies. It was still as polished, but it was, I would say, more refreshing, I guess, maybe in comparison. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I know what you're saying, Axel, but I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it, if that makes sense. Michael says, I saw it twice in the theater and have watched it several times online since. Bought it for myself and gave it to my sister for XMAS. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like, it's like a very rewatchable movie. And this is something I think I talked about in my immediate reaction to it when we did that on the channel. It's something that, like, we don't really talk about anymore, I think, in reviews and when we're talking about film, is, like, how rewatchable is this movie? And I guess people just don't care. Thank you. Mystery treat. Thank you. Because, I don't know, I guess because it's like, who cares if you rewatch the movie or if you buy the DVD? We don't care about those sales or whatever. but I care because it's like, do I actually want to own the movie or not? Like, it's fine to watch a movie and have it just be like this one time I watched it, I guess. But the movies that really stick with me and that really, I think, stand the test of time are the movies that you're going to rewatch. And this, for me, was a very rewatchable movie. Like, it's just really fun. So, I feel you. I feel you. I'm not that big on rewatching until it's been a few years, at least in most cases, says Michael. Yeah, so that obviously says something that you were willing to rewatch it so soon. You know what I mean? Like that's, I think, a good sign. All right, so this article on Screen Rant is by Cooper Hood. Dungeons & Dragons learns from 2023's... Dungeons & Dragons 2 learns from 2023's biggest box office failures. A new Dungeons & Dragons 2 update shows how the potential sequel learned from 2023's biggest box office failures, including Honor Among Thieves. Which, comparably, let's see, they got it next to The Flash, and they got it next to Indy. How much did Indy lose? I know Indy lost a lot. It grossed $384 million worldwide, becoming a box office bomb due to a lack of wide audience appeal and an expensive overall budget. Yeah, what was the budget? $294.7 million. And it made over 300. So it still made enough to cover the budget of the film, but then we also got marketing to consider. Once again, The Flash, I think, was a really big box office failure. Let's find out. How'd The Flash do? Ooh, 271.3 mil. Becoming one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. Of all time. I was about to say, I don't even know if we can put D&D on these levels, but maybe next to Indy, because Indy did still go over its budget, and so did Dungeons & Dragons, but then we have marketing to consider, so obviously it's still a loss. So maybe we can put those two, but Flash was like a whole other level of bombing. Is a dark D&D movie a good idea? I feel like a dark D&D movie could also work. You could go either way with it. But I would say that, like, you want it to reflect what it feels like to play a game. And most games that I've played are not, like, super dark. Like, there's usually a lot of moments of, like, humor and lightness. Usually because you are dealing with stuff that's, like, life or death scenarios. So, I mean, we use humor, I think, to have fun and cover up sometimes the moments when we're scared for our characters dying. Bison Bites, first time in chat, says, that's what happens when you back a psycho as your lead. Yeah, I feel like that was maybe not the best choice, but they decided to just really double down on their casting. Triple down on the casting there. Although, I will say, Ezra Miller, just in general, as a performer, did a great job as Barry in the movie. I will say their performance was very good, but the other stuff, yeah. And the movie just wasn't good enough either. Like, that's the thing. They were selling it like, look, like, we're keeping Ezra Miller, but this movie's gonna, like, blow your minds. It's gonna, like, redefine everything. It's gonna change all of the DCU. It's gonna, like, just be the next most mind-melting thing. And then you went to see it and you were like, I mean, it was fine. It was good. There were parts of it I really liked and other parts of it that were like cringe. But there were things that I liked in that movie that were good. It wasn't a bad movie per se. It just wasn't amazing though. It didn't, and that's what they promised. So don't say that if it's not true. I don't understand why they said that. Why was that film so obsessed with babies, says Reynard. I don't know. The whole baby sequence was pretty wild. Pillerman has followed. Thank you so much for following, Pillerman. How you doing? I think D&D would have done worse if not for Baldur's Gate. Yeah, but Baldur's Gate wasn't out yet. So I don't think Baldur's Gate affected the film at all. Like, unless you mean, like, people that played the previous Baldur's Gate games? I don't know, because I don't think actually people were really... I don't think there was many people hyped for Baldur's Gate as we thought until the game launched, and then the word of mouth got out, and then everyone became obsessed with Baldur's Gate. But that's just my theory on it. That's just based on, like, what I know of it. I could be wrong, though. Locke says, I'm probably going to be Harrison Ford's last Indiana film. Yeah, well, they kind of wrote it to be that way. I mean, admittedly, they kind of wrote Crystal Skull to be that way, but thank God we didn't end it on that note. I'd rather end it on Dial of Destiny. Dial of Destiny, at least, I think, was a better movie than Crystal Skull. I saw people saying it was worse than Crystal Skull, and I was like, I disagree, but to each their own. To each their own. Michael said they had to say they were keeping him until the movie came out. Then they could drop him like a rock. Yeah, so they had to really try to sell us on that movie, I guess. They were like, look, we're keeping him, but like, it's trust us. This is a reason for it. I mean, granted, Ezra, they still did a great job in the movie. Like, that's the thing. Like I said, like the performance, just if we're just talking pure performance and not the person and stuff like that, the performance was good. Michael says, have them rewatch Crystal Skull, then claim that. Yeah, I should do that. I should be like, well, go rewatch it right now. Tell me what you think. Rewatch them side by side. Tell me what you think. I should go back and compare them. No, why would I do that to myself? I don't know if I should do that, but maybe. Maybe one day, if I feel like it. If I feel like watching Crystal Skull again, which I do not. Okay, so no movie in Nine Hells where you fight Asmodee with edgy styles. Where you fight Asmodee? Like the gaming company? Or like a character in D&D? I don't know that character. I mean, I think it could still work. There are people that play like dark campaigns of D&D, but I'm not one of those people. So for me, it probably wouldn't speak as much to just my experience of D&D, which tends to be more of a medley of multiple emotions. And I would also hope that if they continued with the franchise, that you would get a little bit more of that depth. Whereas like this first film was really just like more light, more fun. It still had stakes, but it wasn't overly serious. We could like build in more serious moments that are like really heartfelt and stuff. It just kind of had light stuff in that regard for me. But I don't think it was trying to really to go there so intensely. And I think it could, but you need to build up the characters because that's when those moments, that's why those moments are, I think, powerful when you play a campaign, because you've been playing this character for like 15 sessions and it's like, you know, like 3 hours minimum, like a session probably with your group, or like you've been playing a character for years with your group. And so like if a character dies, it feels like you're kind of losing literally one of your friends, or like saying goodbye to a part of yourself. Or if you like evolve out of the game, if you like achieve like godlike status and you know, level out. Oh, Asmodee, the Lord of Nine Hells. Wow. It's making me feel a lot of things about Asmodee, the gaming company. Dark D&D would get comparisons to Game of Thrones. Yeah, I agree, Michael. I mean, here's the other thing, is like everything gets comparisons to Game of Thrones now. Like people are like, this is like Game of Thrones. And I'm like, Game of Thrones is Game of Thrones. This is something else. Rings of Power was getting compared to Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons because it came out around the same time. And people were like, well, which one's better? And I'm like, they're two totally different shows. They're just both fantasy. I don't even think we can compare those shows. Like, other than, I guess they both have serious tone. Like, they're both in a serious tone in a fantasy world, but very different vibes still. Reynard says, or play Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade on the Amstrad. Now there's an experience. What's the Amstrad? Asmodeus is D&D's King of Hell, says Locke. Wow. I'm having a lot of revelations in my mind. All right, let's read this article together. Okay, so what's this update? What are we getting? We getting a Dungeons & Dragons 2? Maybe. A new update on the status of Dungeons & Dragons 2 learns the right lessons from 2023's biggest box office failures. Good night, hockey fans. I got this really awesome book. Paramount revived the popular TTRPG as a movie franchise in early 2023 with the release of Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, starring Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, and more. Even though the movie earned rave reviews and is based on an incredibly popular game, the box office did not live up to the hype. This left the studio and audience with plenty of uncertainty about whether Dungeons & Dragons 2 would happen to continue the franchise. The status... The status of a Dungeons & Dragons Honors Among Thieves sequel has been left in the balance for months following the movie's debut without too many positive updates. But that effectively changed when Paramount CEO Brian Robbins gave an update about the possibility of the fantasy franchise continuing. He revealed that the future of Dungeons & Dragons 2 happening rests on the studio and filmmakers figuring out a way to make the movie for a much smaller budget. So they want to do it, but they can't afford to do it at the same scale. The fact that this photo with the money in the front, the fact that Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves was a box office bomb is not up for debate. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves only made $208 million worldwide on its reported $150 million budget. That means Paramount potentially lost around $100 million on the 2023 movie. Because I guess we're just saying, like, everyone's marketing budget is like $100 million? Is that... Wait a second. So if they lost $100 million, they would have had to have spent $308 million. So you're telling me they spent $150 more or are they just saying because they want to make double their budget? I just don't understand where the numbers come from. Christopher said, Chris Pine said he would love to reprise his role. I bet he would. He looked like he had so much fun doing it, and he was so good. And also, honestly, Chris Pine, like, deserves just, like, a franchise that just takes him. Because he is so good. I feel like he always only gets, like, these little franchises. These little bits. But he's fantastic. I love Chris Pine. He's great. Lone Wolf Gaming says, Amstrad was a UK gaming computer in the late 90s. Early 90s. Late 80s. Oh. Sounds like that would be challenging to watch something on. Michael says, everyone wants to judge things to see which is better. It's long been the case with DC and Marvel. Yeah, everyone just wants to be like, this is better than that. This is better than that. This is like this, and this one's better. The amount of people that have asked me, what do I like better? Marvel or DC? I'm like, I like both of those things. Why do I have to pick? I live in a world of choice. I can read both. Too many Warner Brothers execs want to develop a Marvel killer. They've declared many of their movies to be such a thing. Flash being the latest, and definitely not the actual Marvel killer. I'll tell you that. I think if anyone's killing Marvel, it would be Marvel killing itself. To be real with you. But also, I think mainly it's just people are tired of the same thing. So, but they don't want to admit that they're tired of the same thing. They want to say that the thing got worse and that's why. They're like, it's changed, not me. I'm like, I think maybe we've all changed a little bit, which is fine. What's wrong with change? Change isn't bad. So I think things are going to need to like, you need to sort of redesign the wheel to keep it interesting for a lot of people. Locke says marketing expenses for a film are anywhere from 50% or 100% of the overall budget. Okay, so if it was 100% of the overall budget, then that would mean they needed to make 300 million to break even. That's a lot of pressure to put on a film. Yep. There are a lot of movies that failed in 2023. I would also just say, like, in general, we need to rethink the way we make movies. Like, people are just spending too much on these budgets, and people aren't going to theaters. Like, a lot of people don't want to go to a theater. Like, question for chat. How many of you all go to a movie theater regularly to see movies? Just curious. Rapallo says, from what I've seen, Warner Brothers just needs to let their directors do their job. Oh, Amanda Panda, hello! How's it going? Welcome on in, everybody. Hello, my name's Amanda. I'm also Amanda. But you can call me Vamp or Vampy. I am a variety streamer. Today we did a holiday unbox. I got some cards. I got some cool gifties. I got this awesome necklace that lights up. Where's my little button? Look at this. So cool. But yeah, so I got this, and we are now just talking about some nerd stuff. So mainly we're talking about D&D right now, and just what happened with the movie and it failing, and is there going to be a sequel, and all of that stuff. Because I really enjoyed the movie, and I wanted there to be a sequel, but we're also talking about, like, all the crazy stuff with, like, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro and just movies in general and the state of cinema. So come on in and join us. That's what we're doing today. But I also do LEGO streams. I play video games. I play board games. I play RPGs. I do a little bit of everything over here. Sometimes I do ASMR. Hello, everyone. Darn, now I want fries, says Locke. Yes, go get fries. Amanda, how are you doing? How was your stream? What were you streaming? Hope you're doing well if you're still here, but also make sure you rest, drink water, take care of yourself. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate the raid, my friend. Let me give a shout out too. Oh yeah, and today I'm cosplaying as Cyclops. Because it was our XMEN XMAS unbox. I'm bad at typing things when I have my visor on. Also when my keyboard is all the way over here. Why can't I... Oh, did I get it? Boop. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to put my visor up. I can't see with it on. I can kind of see, but it's like... Honestly, it's kind of rough. There we go. Everybody make sure you go follow Amanda Panda in chat if you were here with us on Twitch. Amanda's amazing. She is a board game content creator. She is also the sweetest. She makes the best cookies. Yeah, Amanda's awesome. Amanda crew for life. Rapala says, I do, but it's also only me going, so the cost isn't bad. Yeah, fair. Fair. So you go. Michael says, I've been back since Black Widow. Nice. Hey, James. How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for coming on over and raiding. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I love this cosplay. It's a good one. It's my Cyclops, my gender bent Cyclops. I love this belt. This is like my favorite part of it, with the little like X-Men logo. I was in the danger room earlier. I had my green screen up. Rapal is saying hydrate. You enjoyed the movie? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the movie was really good. Though I understand people's issues with it, perhaps, based on everything going on with Wizards of the Coast and all that. Panda says, I was catching everyone up on my life. I went on my first cruise and then visited Daryl Chow in Singapore and showed off my origami haul. Oh, nice. So you were also having a fun Just Chatting stream. So from Just Chatting to Just Chatting. A little show and tell. Oh, yeah. Christopher over on YouTube is saying, I can't afford to go to the movie theater, and plus 138's traffic is really bad. Fair. Reynard is saying, Spider-Verse and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 suggest quality can still come through. Yeah, but Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is also a film that had 2 previous films to build it up. So we also need to consider that as well, right? Like, Guardians is something, like, if you want to do that, you have to build it. And good luck trying to build something right now, because no one wants anything to be built. Because everyone watches the first one, and they're like, no, I'm not in it. I'm not interested. I don't like this. Like, if Guardians of the Galaxy 1 came out now, I don't think it would be as successful as it was when it came out before. I'm going to say that. So some people go to the movies, some people don't. Locke says, anytime Madeline Pryor attacked the X-Men, they should have all looked at Scott and said, dude, your ex is here. This is all on you, bub. Good luck. I mean, they could also do that to Havoc, too, since she's technically the ex of both of them. They're just like, look, Summers Brothers got this. And Vulcan's like, I'm out. I didn't date her. I feel like they should have just been like, Scott, just, like, fix this. Like, just be nice to this woman. Amanda's saying, after the pandemic, I haven't gone to the movies except to support Shang-Chi. Nice. I love Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. Personally. I really loved that movie. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people are really, like, either... There's a lot of people that aren't going. There's a lot of people that pick and choose when they go. And then there are some people that go for, like, everything. Like, I go for everything. But... for most people, that's not the movies right now, you know? It's just people don't feel comfortable, or it has to be something that's, like, really hype for them to really feel like, oh, I really want to go see this. But it's hard, because then it's like, okay, so then you need to put the money into that to make it hype, but at the same time, the more money you put into it, the higher the chance that, like, it's not going to do well. So that's something that we need to consider. I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is, but I think lower budgets and just being more creative is a good start, personally. Axel says a Zatanna movie or a Justice League Dark movie would be amazing. I agree, Axel. I would be so down for that. Justice League Dark would be hard, though, because you do have to kind of introduce everyone. You know? Like, which Justice League Dark roster would you want to see? Daniel says, I can't come up with a reason to go to the theater. My screen is huge, my chairs are comfy for me, and my friends, my snacks are cheaper, and I don't have to go anywhere. I'm good. Yeah, that's fair, Daniel. That's what I mean. Like, that's a lot of people's opinions. And I get it. Me, I'm like, my screen isn't as big. I could go to see a big screen. I get to go with my friends. I get to, like, get snacks. I love the movie experience. So for me, I'm always hype. I dress up when I go to the movies. I'm like cosplaying and stuff. Locke says, Shang-Chi was an easy 9 out of 10 on a bad day. 100%. 100%. And that's on a bad day. Like, people, though, are like, Shang-Chi is like the bottom of the barrel. And I'm like, I don't think we watched the same movie. A JLD with Wonder Woman, please, says Philosopher King. Yes, yes, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Also, for those of you that are new to the stream as well, I also work for a channel that's called Top 10 Nerd. I'm a huge comic book nerd. That's like my day job, basically, is talking about comics. So if you're a comic book fan and you're in here with us, feel free to chat about comics. I love comics. I love chatting about it. I'm also trying to do a stream every now and then where I just go through like sort of my pull bin. Kestrel McKnight says, lower budgets, more creativity, less studio meddling, take the time to make better shots, and understanding that you're telling the story at least 4 ways in the movie. Yes. That's the thing. It's like cinema is dying because we've stopped caring about it, is kind of what it feels like in some cases. Not in all the cases. The other issue is just that, like I said, for a lot of people, they don't want to go out to the movie, so we need to find a new way to fund, I think, movies as well. Because if box office is how you decide if a movie is successful, but most people don't want to go out to a movie to see it. That's no longer a good metric for if a film is successful. Daniel says, to be real, Red, going to the theater is almost part of your job, right? If this wasn't in play, do you think you'd still be going? Yeah, I do think I'd still be going. It is part of my job, but I also chose this job. So I could make content about whatever I want. I don't have to go to the movies. I could not make movie content. Also, I mean, like, I don't get paid to go to the movies necessarily. Like if it's a superhero something. There have been times that I've been sent before, but not recently or anything like that. So a lot of it has just been me wanting to go to the movies and then paying to go, or, you know, Michael actually has kindly also paid for some of my films through gift cards, so thank you, Michael, for that. And, you know, sometimes like Duck and I will alternate. Sometimes we both pay. Daniel says, wait, don't stop making movie content. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to. I love movies. I love going to the theater. It's I love that experience. So yeah, I think I'd still go. Maybe not for every single movie that I go to, but probably. I just love it. I love going like once a week is like my favorite. If I can go to the movie theater once a week, I'm very happy doing that. But it is expensive, so I understand when people say like, I can't afford to go to the movie once a week. And it is easier for me to justify the cost because it is my work. So it is a tax write-off, right? And not everyone has that luxury of their career. I mean, I wish we all did. I wish we could all just review movies. I don't know, though. Then who would read our reviews? I don't know. We could all read each other's reviews. It could be great. All right, so let's talk about the sequel that they're going to be making. So let's see what they're saying here. So Paramount's goal of making Dungeons & Dragons 2 on a smaller budget proves that the sequel is learning the right lessons after all. Everything worked for Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves outside of its box office haul. The movie has an excellent cast, an excellent director duo in Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly. I agree as well with that. The direction was amazing. It's just so fun. And you can tell that they both have a passion for the project. Like, I saw them speak about it at San Diego Comic-Con, and I could just tell that they were, like, so hype and so in love with it. Big action, plenty of heart, and even received Rotten Tomatoes score of 90 or higher from critics and audiences. The overall reception to the movie does not match Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves' box office performance, but that does not mean Paramount should have repeated the formula and hoped for a better result. Making Dungeons & Dragons 2 budget smaller means that the sequel will be better positioned to avoid the first movie's biggest problem. That does not guarantee the hypothetical sequel will be as well received as the first, but it does make a path to success more achievable. Now, the only question is if Paramount figures out how to achieve the smaller Dungeons & Dragons 2 budget so the sequel can be officially announced. I also think, you know, it might be a controversial take. I'm just gonna preface this with that, but I also think a big part of the issue with a lot of this stuff is actors, to be real with you. Actors often are paid insane amounts of money to do films, and I am an actor, so I also will say that obviously I'd love to be paid an insane amount of money to do a film. And also, as an actor, a lot of the times you don't work regularly. Like, I haven't had a paid acting job for a while. It's been a minute. Also, the strike, I think, affected everyone, even though I'm in Canada. And I didn't think it was going to really affect me. It did. It affected us, too. So, actors usually are paid more because they usually don't do as much work. But when you have someone that is like at the top of their game in Hollywood, so every movie they're doing is like millions and millions of dollars. And I understand that there's also a certain level of celebrity that comes with being that big. And you kind of need the money to protect yourself with that, like just because people become obsessed. Like we live in a very parasocial world. So that's an issue. So I get that. But it's a little crazy. And I feel like if we maybe cut a little bit of what we pay actors, like it doesn't have to be the whole thing or anything. We can make films for a lot more affordable of a cost. Also, just special effects. Like I think more practical effects could be better. I think that would be more affordable, but I also don't know enough about effects to really know what those budgets are like. But I just feel like digital effects and the amount of like work that goes into all of that, I think it's more expensive. So if we can think of like movie tricks, like, or practical things that we can do, it might be more affordable. Axel says, I want Zatanna, Constantine, Swamp Thing, Etrigan the Demon, Jason Blood, Deadman, Detective Chimp. I'm assuming you're saying. And maybe Andrew Bennett. That would be cool. I do love iVampire as well. Blood or Guide and Dr. Fate. Blood or Guide. Blood Orchid and Dr. Fate appearance? I don't know. Blood or Guide. James says, yep, strike had global impact in many ways. Yeah, it did. It did. So, I mean, that's important for us to consider is all I'm saying. All right, friends, let's talk about something else. Let's see. I know Duck sent me some stuff on Discord. Let me check. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? Copy link. Let me see. I don't even know what this is. Oh wait, that's not what I want. There we go. What is happening? Duck sent me something strange, and I'm very curious to see what it is. Oh, also I was saying we could look through some of my Instagram messages. Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to see some of this cool stuff that Duck sent me? I could look through my message requests if you guys are curious to see. I don't usually look through them, but maybe this is the moment. Bark Manatee, thank you for the first time chat. You're asking me, what did I get done this week? I can't even quantify. Too many things. That's what I got done this week. I cleaned. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of auditions. I filmed content. A lot of content. I streamed multiple times this week. I ran errands. I slept. I ate food. I tried to eat food. When I remember. Too many things. How about you? What did you get done this week? All right, Reynard, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good rest of your day. Hope you have a fabulous week next week. Madam Xanadu, Phantom Stranger, Blue Devil. Blue Devil would be cool. Blue Devil does not get enough love. The only thing is, Axel, if we're not introducing the JLD with Wonder Woman, who do you want to introduce them with that we know? Because if we're introducing a whole team in one film, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. We got to pull off a Guardians. Basically, you spent the whole week hanging out and being awesome, says Daniel. That is basically what I did. Hanging out and trying to be awesome. Doing my best. Doing my best over here. All right. Have a good breakfast. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I need to set up alert command. This is me reminding myself. Can someone remind me at end of stream? Okay, no one seems to have an opinion either way. So we're going to check out this post that Duck sent me. And then maybe I'll check out some of my Instagram DMs at the end. Because that could be fun, I think. All right, so here's what we got. We got Creatures from the Black Lagoon comic book, written by Dan Waters and Ram V, coming from Robert Kirkman's Skybound Entertainment exclusive. This is the monster universe that Image is doing. All right. Hollywood Reporter, hit me. Hollywood Reporter covering these comics. I like it. Have I ever thought about checking out Wattpad? I can't say that I have. Isn't it just like stories and stuff on Wattpad? Duck is dying in the background, yes. Duck, are you still with us? We got a thumbs up from the duck. A thumbs up and a sigh. Don't worry. I'll make sure the duck is okay after the stream, I promise. Well, we'll nurse this duck back to health. Okay. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, have you guys heard about this? This is a pretty cool thing that Image is doing. They're going to be doing a bunch of monster comics, I believe. Coming from Robert Kirkman's Skybound Entertainment. The comic is the second title to come out of Skybound's partnership with Universal Products and Experiences, and continues its trend of taking on the studio's famous screen monsters. This is an article by Boris Kitt. Thanks, Boris Kitt. The creature from the Black Lagoon is suiting up for another swim. Skybound Entertainment, the Robert Kirkman-led company behind The Walking Dead and Invincible comics, and its screen adaptations. Wait, was Walking Dead with Skybound?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was part of that imprint. I just thought it was from Image. That's cool. Is bringing the creature, one of the Screenland's most memorable monsters, to the four-walled world of comics. Dan Waters, Lucifer, and Ram V, The Many Deaths of Lila Starr, Detective Comics. I love Ram V. I love Ram V. Are writing Universal Monsters. Creature from the Black Lagoon lives. The pair are known for their acclaimed works in the indie world and for DC. It will be a 4-issue limited series. Matthew Roberts, the co-creator of long-running Image title Manifest Destiny, is drawing the story with Dave Stewart acting as colorist. The comic hails from Skybound's partnership with Universal Products and Experiences, and the first issue will hit comic shops April 24th. I know this is something that Duck is really excited about, the monsters, and I feel like we'll probably... I really want to check out the Dracula limited series, which, did come out, which they're talking about next here. It's the second title from the Universal partnership and follows the well-received limited series Dracula by James Tynion IV and Martin Simons. The comic line is intended to pair bold-faced comic industry names with the studio's stable of iconic horror creatures. Very cool. Very cool. Are we getting, I want like a Frankenstein comic. Who's doing that one? Who's doing Frankenstein? Do we know yet? Nope, that's not what I want. Image Comics. Maybe I should just put Skybound. I don't know. Attack Peter. No, I don't think this is it. I don't think they've announced anything with Frankenstein yet. So, this is what we have right now. Just Creature from the Black Lagoon and Dracula, I guess? I guess that's all we know. Whoa, so many things happened here in chat. Daniel is redeeming a hydrate. Daniel is redeeming a stretch. Oh, that feels really good. And Daniel is also redeeming a posture check. There we go. Nice. Thank you very much. Duck is in of the duck doctor need. Send help for Duck, says Dante. Yeah, I know. We need to call the duck ambulance. That we need the duck doctor. I'll call them in. Also, Wattpad is stories and stuff like that. In fact, there have been a few Wattpad stories that have become movies, actually. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know about that. Which ones have become movies? Anything that I've watched? Or that I know of? Tell me about it. Yeah, I know people do stories. I thought it was just like fan fiction and stuff on Wattpad. Axel says, I would love to also see a Dark Ghost Rider movie with a comic book accurate Blackheart. Nice. A comic book accurate version of Blackheart. That would be pretty crazy. Wouldn't we need Mephisto for that? Blackheart is Mephisto's son, right? Yes, I heard about it. It can be the shape of water, but horror. It could be. It could be that. It's basically what the creature from the Black Lagoon is. Philosopher King says that Tinian Dracula book is good. It has amazing art. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Axel says maybe introduce first Zatanna, Constantine, and Swamp Thing separately, then make the reunion, or maybe a Batman or Wonder Woman. Yeah, I feel like Wonder Woman with maybe a Batman or Wonder Woman. I feel like Wonder Woman works the best with Justice League Dark, which feels weird to say, but is true because she does have like kind of a mystical tie-in, whereas Batman doesn't usually, but everyone just loves Batman, so not a terrible idea. Can I not? There we go. Core JDL team. Tome is Z, Constantine, Swamp Thing, Dr. Fate, Detective Chimp, Deadman, and Etrigan. Dante said, I even do my own stories. Nice. Nice. You do your own writing on there. That's cool. Trying to get your role-playing story into a movie? Well, that's definitely keep writing. That's definitely the way to make it as a writer, is what I hear, is just write, revise, write, revise. Let's see. The story is not an adaptation of the 1954 black and white classic, but is a modern-day set tale of suspense, intrigue, and terror that connects to the original movie. The limited series introduces new characters, such as journalist Kate Marsden and serial killer Darwin Collier, while also bringing back Dr. Edwin Thompson, the scientist whose face got mangled by the Gill Man and was later covered in bandages. Per Skybound, the story sees journalist Marsden hunt a notorious serial killer in the heart of the Amazon. Hot on the trail of this madman, she soon encounters an unexpected new threat, the creature from the Black Lagoon. Dun dun dun, and must determine if he is friend or foe. The company is positioning the series for new readers and longtime fans alike. It sounds like they're setting it up pretty well to do both of those things, to be real with you. Bringing back some classic characters, introducing some new people, sounds like a compelling story. Dan Waters and Ram V are two of the most exciting writers in comics, and to be able to turn them loose with longtime Skybound creators Matthew Roberts and Dave Stewart has been an absolute treat, said Skybound editorial director Alex Antone. And while James and Martin's Dracula was an adaptation of the original film, Creature is a brand new story featuring beloved Gillman. Anton notes that each book in the Universal Monsters line will feel different from the last, with each creative team bringing their own unique flavor to the iconic horror characters. Also, I believe the worlds are supposed to collide, like it's its own universe. So I think we're also going to see some of these monsters, like, have overlap with each other. Check out the first 5 pages in the covers below. They say it's the most peaceful way to die. They say you feel warm, that the brain relaxes as it's deprived of oxygen. That is the opposite of what I've heard about drowning. What are you talking about? I hear it's terrible. What do they know? There's no returning to the womb. No gentle embrace by the void. No acceptance. Yeah, basically, like, that's what happens. Don't you, like, want to just, like, tear your throat open? It's just drowning, screaming for air, clawing for life with every fiber of your dying muscles. And then, you're dead. And then you wake up, because it was all a dream. I'm assuming this is our reporter, Marsden. Senora, you have messages. Oh, joy of joy. Exactly what my migraine requires. I think this is one of your editor from America? Kate, so we're all so sorry for what happened to you. We never want our reporters to become part of the story, you know? Especially not like that. Even you still need to heal, Kate, and whatever that looks like for you, we'll support it. But we can't send you to the ass end of Peru to chase down a lead. We just can't. Even if you're right, if it is him, what do you want to give him? An opportunity to finish the job? Yeah, I'll look at it later. The other message is from the pharmacy. Damn it. Universal Pictures and Skybound present. Creature from the Black Lagoon lives. I mean, I love the layout of this. That's one of the things I'm really a fan of. The layout of this comic. It's got a great layout. Like just how all these panels are swirling together like the water. And then this is clearly like a flashback. And then how it like leads into, it feels like a movie, you know? It feels like a movie. I like that. Ooh, this cover is fire too. These colors. These colors be popping. Who's doing colors on this? These colors be popping. Look at it. Look at all the eyes. I also love this cover. It's so like pulpy. This face. What a face. I love it. That's very cool. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. I need to read the Dracula Limited. I think I'm really going to like that personally. Welcome back, Renelle. How you doing? Christopher Townsend says, I can vouch for that. I read some of Dante's stories. Nice! That's awesome. That's awesome, Christopher. Do you have a favorite one? What I get on there? Dante, have you sent your stories, by the way? I feel like, did you share some of them with me? I think you did. I think I've also read some of it. In the Tinian Jail D-Run, Wonder Woman leads the team with Zatanna, and he gave her a magical power set. Yes, that is true. I read that in my comic book club on OF with people, actually. We do a monthly comic book club over there, and that was one of the series we read. But she is also magical when you just consider that she's attached to Themyscira, which has always kind of been a bit of a mystical place. So I think it makes sense in that regard as well. But yeah, also magical because she has the witch mark and all of that stuff that's added in there. Batman is Zatanna's teen friend. But yes, Wonder Woman... Batman is Zatanna's teen friend. Yes, that is true. But I feel like he's not usually in the realm of the magical, is what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, if we give Batman some mystical elements, or, you know, I mean, he's a detective. I just feel like if we want to have Batman, maybe we take out Detective Chimp. Is that too many detectives? Can you have too many detectives? I don't know. Yeah, Dante, share a link in the Discord, and I'll try to give it a look-see when I have some time. I would love that. Renelle says, go check later the Discord server. I sent a cute video of my dog. Oh, that's so nice. I'll definitely check it out. I'm currently working on chapter 2 on my story. I'm halfway done with it. Nice. Nice, Christopher. Sounds good. Axel says... Yes, really good run with Hecate, the Houseside Down Man, and the Upside Down Man, I'm assuming you mean, and Cersei, yeah. Yeah, it was a really good run. All right, friends. Well, I think we're nearing the end of stream here. I'll check a few of my Instagram DMs. Let's see. I'm not gonna bring it up for you guys because I don't know if that's safe for me to do, but I'm going to check it. I'll move to MeCam. Let us go into the requests. Someone said Cyclops never looked better. Mel said. That's nice. It's a nice one. Someone responded to my Cyclops story by saying, blast me. Oh boy. Oh hey, there's Peter. Peter says, whoop whoop. It's Peter, by the way. Hey Peter, what's up? Some heart eyes reactions. Someone says absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Someone reacted with fire. A lot of heart eyes. A lot of heart eyes. Someone laughing at one of my past posts. Heart eyes. Nice to my comic book chat. Vampy awesome. Heart eyes. There's actually some pretty good ones in here. There's actually some pretty good ones in here today. Someone's trying to see if I would be interested in doing a partnership with CBET, but this doesn't seem to be from CBET's official Instagram. So I'm skeptical as to if this is a real person. Let's see, Bet, if we can find out. I mean, this looks like someone that's on set. So they're an actor, but I wonder if they haven't posted anything since December 11th? Just gonna mute the music for a second. Well, this was from 3 days ago. Oh, it might be legit. I don't know. I'll have to look at this one later. This might be a legit message. I'm not sure. We'll see. They posted something 3 days ago, so unless they got hacked like right now. It's always hard to tell with stuff like that. I'm always like, I don't know why people don't just like message my business email. Dante has redeemed 2 shimmies. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh my gosh, someone tried to correct me and said that this statue that I said was Liu Kang when I was playing Mortal Kombat is of Kung Lao. I don't know if you're watching this VOD, my friend, but if you are, Edward Bowman, this is definitely Liu Kang. I don't think that's Kung Lao. Incorrect. What the heck? I have a question. Can you help? Oh, I hate when people send me these things, actually. I'm like, I don't do business responses. Bye. Bye, Axel. Thanks so much for joining. Christopher says, careful, there are some scammer accounts. Yeah, this person has a lot of posts, though. That's why I'm not sure. I'll take a look at it after and see if it seems legit. But, like, I'll show you their page. Tell me if you think... I mean, this is definitely a green screen post. Or wait, is it a green screen post? Now I don't know. Here, let me show you the page. Can I show you the page? I think that's allowed. I don't think it's against the rules for me to show you a page on Instagram. Here, I'll put it in our thing here so you guys can look. This is the page. So, like, this post is from December 11th. And this is, like, a throwback post to, I think, when they were on a set. And this is also them on a set. When they were younger. And then they have this post from, like, 3 days ago. Where it seems like they got a massage chair that was sent to them. So, like, this seems like a real person. Like, how far back does it go? 2021. So that's not that long, but they look like kind of young, so they could be young. But I'm just wondering why they'd be reaching out to me for CBET. Is it because they've been sponsored by them before? Is that what this post was? I bet. So, close enough. But yeah, I mean, it goes back quite a ways. Like, it's a pretty deep Instagram, so if it is someone that's a scam artist, like, they go in deep, you know what I mean? They go in deep. So I don't know. Seem like a scam? What do you think? Kestrel says that's 3,000% not Kung Lao. I know. That's like my favorite, actually, when people will even come into like, even when I'm doing like a nerd video, and then people will just be like, hey, like, this thing that you said is wrong, and I'm like, here's the issue that it's from. And they're like, oh, I didn't read that issue. Or they just then say nothing. And I'm like, yes. I'm just like, guys, come on. Come on now. Not to say that I never get anything wrong. I do sometimes get things wrong, but people will correct me on things that I definitely know I'm right on. And it's very strange. I'm like, I definitely know I'm right on that one. Because I read the issue. Renelle says, I need to go. It's 11:36 for me. Bye. Bye, Renelle. Go get some sleeps. Yes, Dante. Duck is also in the Discord, so he will see it as well. Daniel says, getting all of my goodbyes out of the way now. Bye. Daniel saying bye to you as well, Duck.
Bye.
Thanks for being here, Daniel. Thanks for being so awesome. Appreciate you. All right, let's look at a couple more. And then I think I'm also going to head out into the ether. Oh, unless I closed everything. Did I close everything? No, I still have some open. Here, let's put the music back on. A lot of people did send me reels and stuff. Someone enjoyed a photo that I shared. A lot of fire emojis. Oh man, someone said so effing sexy. Okay. It's a little intense. Just love my fellow ginger. Okay. All the crackers in the back made me think it was a bunny. This is a comment on the cheese snowman that I shared. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I like that. Yeah, actually, for the most part, these are pretty all right. Maybe my filters must be working. My filters must be working. Yeah, nothing actually too insane. Just people mostly being nice and reacting to my photos. That's fine. But I don't usually go into my messages because I've gotten some pretty crazy ones, and I used to respond to messages, and I don't do that anymore because it's not safe. I asked for a reminder about ending stream. Oh, to add a lurk. Yes, thank you. I will do that on Nightbat. I'm going to add a lurk command after. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Christopher said, I can see the statue from here, and I can tell that's MK1 Fire God Liu Kang. Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know. That's definitely Kung Lao. Maybe they're joking, but it doesn't come across well when you joke in a text format like that, because I can't hear your tone of voice. So maybe they're just joking. Who knows? All right, friends. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the food. You're all wonderful. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the follows. and the raid from Amanda Panda, and I'll see you all again soon. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing an indie RPG stream. We'll be here at 8 o'clock. Join us. It'll be fun. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Bye. Stay nerdy.